What is up, all you awesome sports fans, sports fanatics? Welcome to my show. This is Tim Reynolds Show, and today's show we're going over AFC South 2024 offseason review, telling you guys all the moves that have been made so far this offseason and what they're going to be looking to do coming to the NFL draft. So be sure to check out the show, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tell me what you guys think, leave some comments, all right? Welcome to the show. We're going to go over NFL news and notes right now for you guys, and the big breaking news today is Josh Allen, the defensive edge rusher for the Jacksonville Jaguars, signs a 5-year extension worth $150 million. So congratulations to Duval and the Jacksonville Jaguars on getting a huge extension done for this player. It's definitely going to help the team out as we head into next year. Now we're going to go ahead and give you guys some more other signings that happened. Safety Kyle Duggar was able to get a new 4-year deal with the New England Patriots, and defensive tackle Derek Brown was able to get a new 4-year deal with the Panthers. So those are just some quick news and notes. And now we're going to go over the AFC South, baby. That's right. So the first team we're going to go over is the Houston Texans. They've been pretty busy this offseason. Probably one of the best off seasons for any team so far. Notable players that aren't there no more. Edge rusher Jonathan Greenyard, defensive tackle Sheldon Rankins, and running back Devin Singletary are no longer with the team. They did not re-sign those guys, but they were able to help retool this defense with some of the moves that they were able to make this offseason, with the big one being edge rusher Daniel Hunter from the Minnesota Vikings. They signed him to a 2-year, $49 million deal, and they were also able to get defensive lineman Dianco Artrey. I might have butchered that, but he got him on a 2-year deal, and then quarterback Mike Ford and Jeff Acuna also signed with the team. So pretty good as far as the defense goes, but now the offensive moves are what everyone's talking about, though. They've made 2 huge trades so far this year. The first big trade they made was for running back Joe Mixon from the Cincinnati Bengals. Really like this move for them so they can get better at that rushing offense, which was ranked 23rd last year in the league. So they want to get better on that side of the ball, obviously, especially with CJ Stroud having such a big rookie year, the best rookie season for any quarterback coming in the league ever. And they also help him out by getting wide receiver Stephon Diggs as they trade for him from the Buffalo Bills and get him for pretty much a second-round pick, which was really good for the team. They've bolstered up this offense. They also re-signed tight end Dalton Schultz to a 3-year deal, so that's really going to help out this offense. They also re-signed their kicker Fabian to a 3-year deal. So the offense looks retooled. Looks like it's going to be even better than it was last year. They were already ranked 7th in passing offense last year. I only see that improving for them, especially CJ Stroud, another year in that system. You should probably see them improve a lot on offense in general, especially in the running game, but their defense is going to be, I think, top-notch, better than it was last year. They were ranked 23rd in passing last year for defense and ranked 6th in rushing last year. So I see their secondary probably being a lot better than it was last year, and that defense was already tough to begin with. So they're probably going to be another top 10 defense, the Houston Texans. So watch out for them as they look to try to defend their division crown from last year. Now, as far as their draft needs go, they're going to be looking at cornerback and tight end, wide receiver, linebacker, and interior offensive lineman. I really don't know what they're going to be looking at as far as a first-round pick. It's kind of up in the air for them, especially with all the moves they've made this offseason. So it'll be interesting to see what they do in the draft this year. Now, next up on there is Indianapolis Colts, guys. Now, as far as players that are no longer there with the team, QB Gardner Minshew signs with the Raiders, and running back Zach Moss did not re-sign with the team. He signs a deal with the Cincinnati Bengals. And as far as retooling this team did a lot of really good things, I thought, as far as re-signing guys and bringing back guys that have been there and have played really hard for the team for the most part. I love the signing of linebacker Franklin Zaire. He gets a 3-year deal with the team. Really good hustle, really good leader for that defense. They also got cornerback Kenny Moore re-signs on a 3-year, $30 million deal. Really good signing for them. Kenny Moore's been one of the best slot corners, I think, in the league. Definitely top 10, top 15. And then, of course, wide receiver Michael Pittman gets that big 3-year, $70 million deal. So glad they were able to keep this guy. This guy is probably their biggest playmaker next to Jonathan Taylor, who they were able to re-sign during the season last year. So this offense retooled. They were only ranked 20th in passing last year, but 10th in rushing, even though Taylor Taylor missed all those games last year with the contract thing. So I really do think that you're going to see this offense improve. It's whether or not the defense is going to be able to stand up in this tough division. Last year, they ranked 16th in passing defense and 24th in rushing defense. So this will be interesting to see what kind of moves that they have made so far to be able to improve this. They've also signed a good backup quarterback. Joe Flacco signs a 1-year deal with them. So I thought that was a very, very good move. But as far as their draft needs go, they're going to be looking at cornerback, safety to really help that secondary out to improve that defense. Wide receiver and running back are also a need. They need some depth at that position and interior offensive linemen. So it'll be, interesting to see what happens with them in the draft. I really do think they're going to probably focus more on that secondary than the offensive pieces since they have some guys re-signed, but you never know. I think it'll be interesting to watch these guys, the Indianapolis Colts, as we head into the 2024 draft at the end of this month. All right, guys, and the next one up is the Jacksonville Jaguars, baby. That's right. I'm from Florida, so I've always liked this team since they came out. One of my favorite players on the team is Fred Taylor, former Gator. Love this guy. Was an awesome player for the team. So I've kind of always rooted for them just a little bit. Even though I am diehard Bucs fan, I like rooting for the Jags a little bit. So as far as guys that are no longer on the team, they had wide receiver Calvin Ridley did not re-sign with the team. He signs a big free agent deal with the Tennessee Titans. We'll get to that shortly. Also, safety Rashard Jennings was let go, and edge Kevon Crayson, I think I might have butchered that or said that wrong, but just notable players that are no longer with the team. As far as guys they were able to get this offseason, this 2024 free agency period, they were able to sign wide receiver Gabe Davis to a 3-year deal. He comes over from the Buffalo Bills. I think that definitely helps out that offense. They also made a trade for quarterback Mac Jones from the New England Patriots. This is interesting because Trevor Lawrence was hurt, missed some time last year. Not a lot of time, but it was still, you could tell at the end of the season he was hampered due to injury. So for them to get better depth at the quarterback position, get a good backup in there. Mac Jones obviously didn't work out in New England, but him going to where he's from in Jacksonville, back home, I think that's going to help out the QB room and help out this offense in general. They were also able to get center Mitch Morris from the Bills on a 2-year deal. Safety Darrell Savage, kind of under the radar type move, but a really good signing for them. They get him on a 3-year deal. And then defensive lineman Eric Armstead comes in on a 3-year deal, $51 million. That's a big signing for me. I think that's definitely going to help out this defense, especially now that you have Armstead in there. You're going to be able to let Josh Allen just eat at the quarterback. Just get them sacks. So watch out for this defense next year. As far as their draft needs go, they were ranked last year 9th in passing offense, 24th in rushing offense. So they definitely have to get better at rushing the ball, running the ball, which I think they will, but we'll see what happens. They could be looking for possibly some help on that offensive side in the draft anyways. The defense was ranked 26th in passing and 9th in rushing. So they have to really try to, in the draft, I think, address that secondary position and be able to try to help that side of the defense out, especially with the couple of big defensive linemen that they've already got. And just with the safety like Darrell Savage there and the safety back there, the veteran helping out these young guys in the draft, I think it's really going to help this team out. As far as their needs total, they're going to be looking at edge rusher, cornerback, defensive tackle, offensive tackle, and an interior offensive lineman as well, the guard or center position. But with them signing Mitch Morris in this past offseason, you could probably see them focus maybe more on the defensive side rather than the offensive side. But it would be interesting to see as we head into this draft at the end of this month in April. All right, guys, the last one in the division, we're going over to the Tennessee Titans. That's right. As far as players that are no longer there, Sean Murphy Bunting, the cornerback, he signs with the Arizona Cardinals. Running back Derrick Henry is no longer with the team. He signs a 2-year deal with the Baltimore Ravens. Linebacker Hazi Al-Shir did not resign with the team. And quarterback Ryan Tannehill is no longer on the team. So you're looking at, as far as the guys that were able to get this offseason, some pretty interesting names for the Tennessee Titans. They were able to get running back Tony Pollard on a 3-year deal. They were also able to get wide receiver Calvin Ridley on a huge 4-year, $92 million deal, but that wasn't even their best move of this offseason. Their best move has been a trade. They were able to trade for cornerback L'Jarius Sneed from the Kansas City Chiefs, cornerback from Kansas City Chiefs. Crazy trade for them. Awesome move. They were able to sign him to an extension after they made the trade as well. So really good moves for Tennessee so far. Notable other players they were able to sign: center Lloyd Crushberry and linebacker Kenneth Murray were also signed to big free agent deals. So it'll be interesting to see what this team looks like after we get done with the NFL draft. Now, as far as their draft needs go, their passing offense was ranked 29th last year, bottom of the league. They were 17th in rushing, even though they had Derrick Henry. But you could tell that teams were kind of like taking that part of the game out and forcing them to pass. So with them having a Levis come in as a second-year guy next year, he's probably going to be the starter. So it'll be interesting to see if they can get this passing game going and what they're going to be able to do, especially with adding wide receiver Calvin Ridley on the outside. I think that's really going to help this passing offense a little bit better. As far as their defense goes, they were 18th last year in passing and 13th last year in rushing. So it'll be interesting to see what moves they're going to make in the draft to really help out that defense, because they did sign Snead, but other than that, they really haven't done much to that defense. So I'm wondering to see if that defense is going to be able to compete in this division next year, and if the offense is going to be able to pass the football, which they were not able to do last year. As far as their draft needs go, they're going to be looking for offensive tackle, edge rusher, defensive tackle, linebacker, and wide receiver. And like I mentioned before, I think they're going to focus more on the defensive side rather than the offensive side, because they already got a couple really good big pieces. Calvin really signs in the offseason, so you know that's going to help out your offense immediately. They already got running back Tony Pollard on a big deal as well. So I think they're going to focus more on the defensive side of the ball. I really do see edge rusher and defensive tackle and linebacker as those three positions, top positions for the Tennessee Titans heading into the 2024 NFL Draft. So guys, that is our offseason 2024 offseason review for the AFC South. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please leave a comment, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tell me what you guys think. And you know what, man? If anyone's going through some stuff out there, hey, look to sports for some inspiration, man, or just remember to keep your head up. You know, I'm here doing this show, just trying to strive for my dream. And I want to inspire other people out there to go for their dreams as well. I think we live in a time here in 2024 where a lot of people are down on themselves and a lot of people aren't inspired to follow their dreams or do what makes them happy or do what they think is fun. And I think we got to change that narrative around here, man. I think that everybody needs to try to support everybody, have each other's backs. And that's what I think sports has always taught me. And it's always inspired me to just be true to myself and follow my dreams. And that's what I'm trying to do here, guys. So I hope you like the show. Please check me out. I'm going to be posting some more videos as we go through the 2024 offseason, as we're heading into the 2024 NFL Draft. We have more divisions to go over. I'll be going over the AFC West on another video and the rest of the divisions as we go. So please, like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Please leave some comments and support, especially if you have if you're a fan of the team of the AFC South. Tell me what you think, man. Tell me if there was some players I should have brought up or some moves you think they're going to make before the draft or during the draft. All right. So love you guys. Thank you for all the support. Peace out, everybody. Have a great freaking day.